How are you this week, Leigh? Welcome aboard.
Maxie, I am here. Are we videoing?
We are
We
videoing.
are videoing. Did you
Yeah.
see me doing the square thing? Like I was.
Yeah. So I was reading. I still, people think it's all pre-recorded, but we recorded the intro every week. It's always
Yes,
different, and
we're
I
we are
always
fresh
I always get
every week.
my always get my words mixed up. So
We don't do any of that shortcutting stuff where people
thirty
record it
thousand,
and throw it once.
30,000
Thirty
children.
thousand kids.
How
Woo!
good? Yeah,
What a
and
week on the road last week.
it was amazing, and it's the 1st of
Mm-hmm.
December. First
First of
day of summer.
December.
Christmas is around the corner. It's going to be a great episode,
Yep.
and I hope everyone's having a great week.
Exactly. So first day of summer. Let's get into it, Maxie. What's the quote?
Let's get into it. First, the quote of the week, Leigh, is if you
Mm.
have knowledge, let others light their candle in it. I
That's
like it.
nice, isn't it? Do you know what? That's the spirit of Christmas right there in a quote, you
It
know?
is. It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good quote, and thank you for sharing. So every Monday we release a quote on the Live Learn
Mm-hmm.
Survive Instagram and the socials, and hopefully everyone can take a little bit out
Yeah,
of the quote book
yeah,
and write
exactly.
them
That's a
down.
lovely one. So if you've got the knowledge, like let others, share it. That's the go. So
That's
love
good.
that. So right, let's roll in, Maxie. Good news. We've got some good
Good
news. What's
news.
going on?
Yes, there's a fair bit of good news, Leigh. Where do I start? Well, we
There
just
is.
said it's the first day of Christmas,
Mm-hmm. It is.
first day of summer. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot going on. We've been busy behind the scenes, as we always are. People are
Very
always
busy.
saying, "What's Live Learn
Mm-hmm.
Survive doing?" But we've been busy.
Exactly.
We had our photo shoot last week. We're
We
up.
did. Ooh,
Yeah, that was awesome.
yeah.
We did some schools up in Muzzlebrook and Aberdeen, which is in the Upper Hunter
Mm-hmm.
Valley,
And at
and
Glenbrook in
at
Newcastle,
Glenbrook, and it was a
met
great
some awesome people.
few days. We spoke to over 1,500 kids around water safety, fire safety, and first aid, and we've ticked over 30,000 kids. We were just saying before, so 30,000 kids face to face since 2018.
Who'd have even thought?
I
Love
wouldn't have
it.
thought.
Love
Have
it.
you,
Love
have
it.
you got
Love
some
it.
good news, Leigh?
Yeah, I've got some good news. I've got a great story this week, Maxie. An incredible girl. I don't know if you saw this in the news. Casino High School. A lovely young girl, very smart girl,
Yep,
our kind of girl, Izzy Miller. Um, I don't know if you saw on the news, school bus was starting to roll
I
towards
did
the
see it. I saw it
Bowser
yesterday.
in the servo. What do we always say? Stay calm.
Stay calm.
Izzy
Do not
stayed
panic.
calm, step aside, got to the front of the bus and steered it away from the petrol Bowsers and ground it to a halt. I think there were over 20 kids on that bus. And Izzy, cool as a cucumber, like, just imagine if a school bus hit petrol station, a servo
Yeah,
Bowser's.
not good.
Like,
I
so,
did. If no one's seen the video is pretty amazing. You got the driver trying to hold onto the side to slow the bus down, and the bus is heading towards the petrol station, and then it just gradually
yeah,
veers away, and she saves the day. So well done,
yeah.
Izzy.
So, go Izzy. Yeah, amazing story. So I thought, we'll give Izzy a shout out, and all those kids got to go home safe on what could have been their worst day.
Could have been their worst day. Exactly right.
Mhm. So yeah, so that's all good. I've got to keep remembering. Actually, I'll keep laughing at this because I've got to keep remembering we're being videoed.
Yeah.
I'm not used to it. I'll be pulling faces. Yes, that's just my note to self, Leigh. So right, what do we got next then,
No,
Maxie?
we're going too fast, Lee. We're 5 minutes
Oh,
in. There's a fair bit I've got to get through here, but we
oh,
could talk
sorry.
about. Sorry, Lee. We could talk
Oh,
about the tug of war that we did with the Bankstown Fire Station with Canterbury
how
Bankstown.
remiss of me to forget.
Yes, that was a really
Mm,
good thing to be a part of. We're on shift, and we got invited by the local council, the Canterbury Bankstown, to go down
yes.
and support. Them getting raising awareness around domestic violence and relationship issues within the Canterbury Bankstown area. And the tug of war consists of teams from all around the area. We had the police, the Ambos, the Fireys, a couple of gyms, a couple of local schools, and yeah, we had a laugh, and we had a
very important topic, Maxie. But who won?
Yeah, well, I think we got second or third. We were in the the line to maybe take it out, but Team Scope took out the wind, and there were a bunch of legends, and there was a lot of support. Everyone was getting amongst it, having a good day.
I saw those great hats as well. What was the saying that was on the hats? I actually got one about healthy relationships.
Healthy relationships. The saying at the back of it was, "I say no to a domestic violence and yes to a healthy relationship."
Yeah, great message.
So it's very important, and Live Land Survive's a charity. We do support other charities, and Team Bankstown and Team Burwood raised $5,000 for Movember for men's health. So between the crews, we getting the mental health awareness out there, and we all grew mows for the month of November. And it was a good team effort, and we raised over $5,000. So
amazing! You all
a lot of great stuff.
And in the good news, Maxie, didn't the fire station have a visitor?
Yeah, Leigh, you came and visited the fire station. Yeah,
and little Poppy.
Yeah.
I got to have dinner with the lovely C platoon.
Yeah, it was good. It was. I hope you enjoyed. We had falafels because Leigh, you're a vegetarian, and there was no meat. We didn't provide any meat for you to have a good dinner. So we had a nice.
It was beautiful
Lebanese.
food. It was beautiful, and we had. I mean, I know you will have an official title to you, but we had the boss made his special dessert.
He did, yeah. The Chris Andrews special.
The Chris Andrews special. Look, it was magnificent. I fully intended to turn up straight as the bells were going off and to wave you all goodbye, as has happened before when I visited you at work. But special dinner,
uninterrupted.
The boss.
Uninterrupted.
It was amazing. It was amazing. It was nice to see where you live half of the time. So
second home.
See all the guys, and we delivered some first little of our Live Learn Survive Christmas cookies.
And I got some here that I've got to get the list of people to go and hand deliver to.
We're doing our Santa thing this month, Maxie. We've got stuff to do. So, all right. Did I miss anything else?
We're all good. Yeah.
Let's go then.
Job of the
week.
Yes, job of the week this week, Leigh. It's just the usual. It's a silly season coming into it. Schools finish up in a couple of weeks. You know, people are out and about having Christmas parties and doing their shopping. We had Black Friday sales last week, and people were everywhere around the city driving, and we had the usual accidents and so on. I did a couple of lifeguard shifts as well. We've had a bit of nasty weather the last few days, and I know Brisbane had a few storms as well. But today, the first day of summer, beautiful day.
Yeah, exactly. I tell you what, the heat in Brisbane this week has been fierce. So very, very hot. So, summer has arrived.
Summer's here, and I've got a couple of days on the beach coming up. So, let's see what happens.
So
unfortunate.
What next, Maxie?
Yes, unfortunate event. Woke up this morning and I had a couple of messages off people. The Bondi Lifeguard Tower got broken into last night or early hours of this morning.
Who even does that? This makes me angry.
In the last 17 years I've been there, I've never seen or heard of anyone try to break in. But the fact that they broke in, they stole 2 bikes. One of the other bikes was found down the end of the beach, bogged, and they still haven't found the other bike, and they suspect that it's either in the water or it was driven to one of the back streets in Bondi. A few people did see the chaos happen, and the police tried to get there quickly, but the people that were breaking in and damaging all our stuff had gotten away, unfortunately.
Well, let's hope they get them. So, what kind of bikes, Maxie? Are
They're
they
the bikes or the buggies that we use to
oh,
rescue
like the
people.
so the buggies, not the the
Not
like
push
the
bikes.
not
No,
like
yeah,
like
no, like
I
a
didn't I
yeah,
wouldn't
like
call them like
we call them
buggies.
bikes.
Yeah, the bug.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
you call
buggies.
them bikes. I know them as a
Bikes,
buggy.
buggies, Can-Ams. There's a million names for them, but it's the bikes or the buggies that we use to drive to rescue people.
Yeah.
So first day of
Well,
summer, it's a
man,
hot
I
day.
hope they get them
Yeah, I hope
because
they get them too.
people
They
will.
tried to steal the jet ski. They didn't get any. They didn't get away with that one, which is good.
Yeah,
The jet skis are quite a big piece of equipment that we use, especially on those big summer days. So,
yeah,
coming into Christmas time, I don't know how quick the turnaround is for getting bikes
yeah.
and new deliveries, but hopefully, it either turns
Get
up or
something.
we
Yeah.
can get a dealership to lend us a few bikes.
And like you say, first day of summer. I mean, who even does that? And let's hope with the way Bondi, there must be some CCTV somewhere that's going to pick them up.
That's what a
So
lot of people are saying, but yeah, nothing yet. I think it's all
okay,
still under investigation. But
yeah,
yeah, a lot of people are going, Isn't Bondi covered in cameras? And it's like, yeah, but they've
yeah.
obviously done the crime and
And
they've
also
gotten
in
away.
dark as well, what you can actually see if it's in the dark before daybreak and all the rest of it. So yeah, let's give the best of luck to the police to go and find them. So
Yeah,
not a good unfortunate event. That does not make us happy.
no, that's
So
not good. So have you got one, Lee?
well, yes, Maxie, I've got two actually. As
Go
you
for it.
know, we were together last week, and I've decided flying home on a Friday is never a good idea. My
It's
flight
not.
got cancelled, then my flight got delayed. Not one seat on any other flight. So I just, enjoyed the hospitality of the airport for many hours again and eventually made it home safely, which is the most important thing. But it's just like, oh, it was a big week. We drove a lot, didn't we? We covered a lot of miles. We did a lot of stuff. And there's nothing like when you want to get home. You just
Yeah, no, it's a massive week
so that was a bit
for
unfortunate.
you.
So I got home, and then on the weekend, Maxie, I'm not the best cook in the world. Thought Dad came over, invited Dad to start for dinner. Nothing fancy, Dad. I'm just doing baked potatoes. How good's a baked potato in the oven, crispy skin, and all that kind
Hmm.
of stuff. On the way was 45 minutes. We're all, sitting and having a cup of tea and a chit chat. The oven wasn't on.
No,
Like, my
terrible.
new oven, I've got to learn how to use equipment properly. I've got to concentrate.
It's not good, Lee. Not good.
So obviously, I was being paid out by the rest of my family, but I was just like, okay,
Uh oh.
Dad, dinner's going to be a little bit late.
Knock on.
I'll make you another cup of tea. Anyway,
That's
here
all
we
good.
go. So yes, right. What do we got next then, boss? What's on the list?
Dad joke. You said you got two
Oh,
this week.
dad
I've only
jokes.
got the
Yeah, I've
one.
got dad
So
jokes.
you want to
Hang on.
start off?
Let me get this sorted out then. So, Maxie, how much soda can a tropical bird drink?
Not sure.
2 cans.
Nice, nice, nice.
Nice. Go on
You got
then.
another
What's
one
yours?
there?
You
No,
ready
that's
to
all right.
go
Mine's a
again?
little bit longer. So
Oh, okay.
you
I've
can
got the
double
other
up.
one then. All right, okay. So, I like to keep busy, Maxie. I've just started a literature club at the local prison. It's full of pros and cons. That's as good as I've got this week. It's been a big week anyway. So come on, what you
That's
got?
good.
Look, it's a longer one. I'm all
Oh, it's
concentrating.
not that much longer, but yeah, it's a little bit. It's
I'm
you
doing
got.
my concentrating bit for the YouTube people. Look, this is my concentrating face.
So most people have heard of Karl Marx, the philosopher. Have you heard of Karl Marx? Yeah,
Yes.
I've heard of him a few times. But few know of his sister, Anya, the Olympic runner. Her name is still mentioned at the start of every race.
I was really nervous you were going to ask me a question that I had no idea.
Anya Marx. I love it.
On your marks. God.
So good.
She's a
So good.
legend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is.
That was very
It's
good. I'm
that
impressed
was
with
yeah.
that.
That was a little bit help from the boys at work yesterday. So
Oh, okay. That's all right. Now we're, thank you, lads. Up in the
thank
game.
you.
Alrighty. So,
Tip of the week.
tip of the week.
Tip of the week. Yes, tip of the week, Leigh, is Christmas lights. So first day of Christmas,
Yep.
1st of December. A lot of people put up their trees today,
Yep.
and they
Mine's going
pull
up
out
today.
the lights. Pull out the lights, the old lights they have. They wrap their tree in lights, and they plug
Yep.
in the lights in an overpowered power board.
Yeah.
You need to make sure that you don't overpower your power with lights. You need to make sure it's nice and clean and away from things, doesn't generate too much heat. And every couple of years, try and recycle them and get some new ones. So old lights and old connections and frayed cords can cause a
Yeah.
fire. So just be mindful of that.
Oh, you made me nervous now. My lights are old.
Yeah. Well, if you look after them and
I look
you
after
don't.
And you know what I also do? Never leave them on like at night, or
Yeah,
if I
got
leave
to
the
turn
house,
it off.
always turn them off. So
Turn
they're
them
not
off.
on like for days on end. They come on and then
Yeah.
they're switched off.
Yeah, it's
At
very
the point.
important to know that turn it off, and if you're not home or if you're not using it, just flick them off, and save
Yeah.
your power, save a bit of money with your power bill, and
Yeah.
it eliminates that fire risk as well, which is very important.
Definitely. Really good video. Very important. So yeah, that's up there today for the people that can see that. So so right, what have we got next? Oh, playlist. Is it
Playlist, yeah. Well, it is the first day of December, first day of Christmas, and you can't go past Michael Bublé's Christmas
Oh,
album from 2011. So
oh,
to kick things
classic.
off this week, I've placed it's one of his favourite, most popular songs in that Christmas special,
Yeah,
and it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
amazing.
Beautiful voice.
Oh, the boobs is great. Might put a bit of the Christmas special. Might put this album on tonight while I'm putting my tree up.
Yes, you gotta get
And
in the spirit.
I can sweat through Let It Snow. As we do here in Brisbane. Did he stop singing?
He's starting soon.
Oh,
It's beginning to look
here he
a lot
is.
like Christmas.
Best Christmas album ever.
Everywhere you go, take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again. Candy canes and silver lanes that glow.
How good.
Nice.
Great
And
song.
Mariah will be fully thawed.
Yeah. Well, her royalties will be up again this year.
Oh, well,
So.
this will keep her in diamonds for another 12 months. So yeah, amazing. So excellent. Alrighty. So
Facts. We've got some crazy facts.
oh, random fact. Okay, you go first. Mine's pretty average.
Yeah, well, we're staying in the Christmas theme here, Leigh. Typed in Christmas facts. So the tradition of hanging stockings by the fireplace originated from the story of Saint Nicholas, who was said to have left gifts in stockings hanging by the chimney. The world's tallest Christmas tree was a Douglas fir that measured 221 feet tall and stood in a Washington shopping mall in 1950.
Wow.
In Iceland, there's a Christmas tradition of giving and receiving books on Christmas Eve. It's called the Jallabokaflod, or the Christmas Book Flood.
Easy Tiger. What's that?
Yeah.
The Jallabokaflod.
Jallabokaflod.
Nice. Yes, I know that. I think that's lovely, giving books on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, and I didn't realise this one, but the red-suited, white-bearded image of Santa Claus was popularised by Coca-Cola in the 1930s, although the character has earlier roots in various cultures.
Wow.
Wow. So, and this one, last one, quite bizarre. I didn't realise this, but KFC has become a popular Christmas tradition in Japan, with many families ordering the fast food chicken months in advance to enjoy on Christmas Eve.
Say what?
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
And last one, sorry, I said the last one, but this one's a really interesting one. The tradition of kissing under the mistletoe dates back to the ancient Norse mythology, where it symbolizes love and friendship, and it was later incorporated into the Christmas celebrations.
Oh, that's nice. That's
There you
nice.
go. Some really
And
cool facts
completely
there.
ruined by COVID because no,
Yeah, exactly right.
no one's having that anymore. Oh no. Well, I just had facts about summer. First day of summer.
Yeah.
And obviously, this is a bit, for people that probably won't realise that December, the first summer in Australia, is December, January, and February. So I thought that I would have just a couple of things about an Australian summer. And you know what, Maxie? I can't find my notes now. So I don't
It's
know
all
what
right. You don't know. Well, it's the first day of summer.
I'd got something really great about temperatures, but I don't know where I've lost it.
It's okay. It's all good.
I think we'll smooth this out and go swiftly on, and
We'll go
just
into the wins of
say,
the week.
it's summer here in Australia and it's really hot, and
It is really hot.
I'll give myself a 0 out of 10. Must try harder next week on the
It's all
facts.
good. It's all good.
All right. Okay, moving swiftly on.
Wins of the week.
Oh, wins of the week.
Yes, wins of the week. I've got a few things here, Leigh, but feel free to add as well. But, the February event is coming along nicely.
3 months. You sent me a message this week. 3 months today, Leigh. That made me
3 months
nervous.
today. Yeah, well, it's coming around quickly.
Lots to do.
So what are you doing to get prepared for your speaking gig, Leigh? What are you
Well, at
doing?
the moment, I'm what they call, when you write a speech, I'm what they call embedding it, because when I deliver this speech, I won't have a PowerPoint and I won't have any notes. I'll just be speaking. And I have got to learn to speak at about 150 words a minute. So I'm doing lots and lots of practice speeches that gets this story embedded into my brain. So I am so far 1, 2, 3, 4 readings through. I've got to read it twice a day for 10 days. So I've been doing for 2 days, twice a day for 10 days. But Maxie, this will make you laugh because you know me too well. I have to read it last thing before I go to bed. Then no phones, read it, phone down, go to sleep. So sorry, read it, paper down, go to sleep, no phones. And then first thing in the morning, no phone, get up, read it. That's the plan.
Yep.
I fell asleep on the last night reading one. I woke up to my.
It's just on top of you.
Oh, so this is the thing where I've got to leave it till the last thing. You know what I'm like. I get up very early. The getting up early bit is easy. They're doing it because it's 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long time.
It's a long time.
It's
a
good. I've listened to bits and pieces of it.
I got to go to sleep.
It's a good story, and you gotta smash it. So
that
happy days.
Last night was a bit of a whatever, but we'll go again tomorrow. So that's all happening. And
we did our photo shoot last week, which after this podcast goes live today, but we were going to go through the photos and pick our top 10, and that's going to be part of our new website and our new strategy for socials into the next year.
So some fun pics that I think we will. I think we'll probably release the first ones with details about the event.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's go through it, and it was a really good fun shoot with Mel. Planning for 2024 has come along nicely. We've had a lot of cool stuff. We're locking things in and getting everything ready for that. And I'll be in Brisbane on the 12th of December, and there's a chance on the 13th morning maybe we can do our Christmas Zoom with everyone.
Do you know what?
From the squad.
We possibly might be able to be a very early start because we've got a meeting at 9 a.m. and it's quite a drive. So
yes, we'll see. But we want to catch up with everyone. Hopefully,
we'll definitely get a date for that. So lots going off, and we're going to be sending out our little thank yous as well. So we've got some Christmas cookies are going to go out to some of the people that have helped us this year. So that's pretty cool too. So
there's a fair bit going on, but good stuff. All right, reflection. Reflection. Again, I keep repeating myself, but it is Christmas time. It's a time for reflection, kindness, and giving. And
Yeah,
I think it's just important that you know just keep that in the mind and make sure you give back where you can. Be kind to
definitely.
people. No, it's a really good, jolly time, but it could be really upsetting, hard, sad time for some. So just
Yes,
be mindful of that. Just be kind to
definitely.
one another.
You know what? Just you made me just think of something, Maxie. Like quite often, people have this perfect idea of Christmas, all the wrappings, all the family are all around and they've all got matching pajamas, and that's the Instagram. It's not reality. You
Yeah.
don't all have to have matching pajamas, and quite often, some of the adverts that are on TV are selling this amazing dream of lifestyle, of perfect life, and Christmas can be very traumatic for some people.
Mm.
And I want to shout out. There's a video that's gone absolutely viral. There's a pub in Ireland called Charlie's Inn that have filmed their own video, literally, Maxi, on an iPhone like we do.
Yeah.
And it's about the old guy who his Christmas, he takes flowers to his wife's grave and he goes into the pub and he gets his pint of Guinness and he sits on his own in the table of the pub. And there's this couple at the bar with the little dog, and the little dog ambles across to the old man, jumps up on the couch next to him and sits, and the man's patting the dog. The young couple come over, say to the man, "Can we sit with you? How are you?" They have a chat. They spend an hour in the pub having a conversation, and the advert is it's about Charlie's Inn. There are no strangers here, only friends you haven't met yet.
Yeah. No, that's
And
great.
this
Yeah.
video has gone viral, and they have these fancy ads in around the world for Christmas, and the kind of Super Bowl things that are multi-million-dollar ad campaigns. And this little pub filmed it on an iPhone, and it smashed the rest of it out of the park.
No, it's really good to hear.
Big
It's really
ad
good
in
to
the
hear.
UK every year is the John Lewis ad, and everyone waits for the John Lewis ad. And I loved that what I woke to this morning, I saw on social media, John Lewis have sent this pub a hamper full of goodies. And I think, yes, that's the spirit of
That's the
Christmas. So
spirit. It is definitely.
it's a great, great ad, and takes nothing to be kind.
No, exactly right.
That's what you want
It's
out
a
of the
time,
day.
and before you know it, it'll be the new year, and a lot of people do the New Year's resolutions, and a lot of
Mhm.
people look forward to the back end of the year, especially if you had a real tough, bad year. A lot of
Yeah,
people look forward to kind of new beginnings,
yeah,
but yeah, it's just a. I think this month is a lot of reflection of trying to be a
definitely.
better person, reflect on the past, and be in the moment, but also
Yeah,
look forward to the future as well.
definitely, definitely. Good point, Maxie. Excellently said.
Okay,
And that brings us to
rule
the
for the
rule.
rule book. Yeah, I'm reading and listening to The Power of Now again by
Mhm.
Urquhart Tolle. Great book.
Yep,
The time is now.
yep.
The time
The
is now.
time is now.
So that's a
Absolutely.
rule. Just be in the present moment. Don't dwell too much on the past. The future doesn't exist yet.
Yeah,
Just the time is now. Just you're in control.
definitely. 100%. And, I think that's a perfect way to wrap up the week, all of the awesome things we did last week and all the things that we're doing for the future. So we are just working really hard now, and yeah,
We
exciting
are.
times ahead.
A lot of exciting times to come, and I hope everyone has a great weekend. And yeah, we do have a special guest next week that you're all going to be excited for, and hope you enjoy.
Absolutely.
So
It's going
make
to be a
sure
great
you
one. I'm
tune
very
in.
excited for this. So take a listen. And in the meantime, check your Christmas tree lights.
Yes, treat your Christmas tree lights, and make sure your home is fire safe and ready.
Absolutely. A lot of stuff in that house over Christmas. Check it all out. So wise words, Maxie.
Good
Have a good
stuff.
weekend.
Will do. See you next week.
Everyone next week. And if we've done well, everyone will be able to see us wave bye this week. No short video. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.